Hello to all my friends out there. Hi, you guys. I'm back. Hi. Okay. This is my daily tips part 5. Okay, as some of you know, I was a hairdresser and I retired and I said, you know what? I am sick to death of doing hair. I am not even going to comb my darn hair. I'm not going to get a haircut and I am not going to see the inside of a salon again as long as I live. Well, a leopard can't change her spots. So my true self is back. What can I say? Okay. When I got 2 million views, I will go on a cruise. Well, the Mormon ladies and all their children were murdered, and I said, I ain't going to Mexico. I was planning on going to Cabo San Lucas. You know, you can go on a cruise about $300. And so I bought all kinds of clothes. And fortunately, I bought all the clothes really, really cheap, like $1. And the jewelry as well, really, really cheap, $1. So what I do is when I buy things, I say to myself, when I am done with this, even if I totally destroy it, can I sell it? Yeah. I bought this blouse for $1, and I can definitely sell it for $2 or $3. I was going to buy a fireplace for my 2 million views, and then, you know, I found a $5 fireplace. And so I think I will buy myself a bracelet, but I'm not sure. You know, you get to an age and you don't go anywhere, you don't do anything, so maybe a little trip, we'll see. Okay, so first thing I did today was I got up and I went to Aldi's because I needed some evaporated milk. And I think maybe this is the way to go. These are, how much did I pay for these? 84 cents. So that is the rock bottom. And when I stockpile, I buy 2. And so that I needed some. Well, I didn't need it desperately, but I wanted some. And then I said, well, I'll look around and I'll see what I can see. And so I bought some, it's like chicken rice-a-roni, but what I do is I make half a box. And so this will actually give me 4 meals, and I bought it for 84 cents. And usually I put some kind of meat and vegetables in it. And then Aldi's had this really good deal on peanut butter. So these 2 items were for the stockpile. And the peanut butter at Aldi's was $1.39. But I stockpiled the peanut butter, and then if I had a $10 meal plan for a week, and I had peanut butter and jam, so I could cook down some fruit and make a jam. But also my son's dog, my son's big husky dog, loves peanut butter, and they have this thing, and you stuff the peanut butter in it, and he loves it. So I have a lot of peanut butter, and some of it is for the dog. Okay, so then, now I have a tip. I was by Walgreens, and when I did the makeup video, my makeup looks so light. What I do is I will park at the far end of a parking lot, and I will just walk back and forth to get walking. And so when I get sun, I need a darker makeup. So I went over to Walgreens, and they had these nice big bottles of foundation marked down half price. So I got this for $3.99. Rummel. The salons I used to work in, a lot of times the makeup artists use this stuff. But those women are on the darker side, like from the Mideast. And I noticed this is the color I wear, but it's not a really good match. But for $3.99, I said I will take it. Let me check and see if this thing is still going. Okay, no. Okay, then I come home and I go, I'm going to swing into the 99-cent only store and get some Diet Coke, because they have it for $1. So you guys may remember the Queen for a Day video. Root touch-up. I got the color at 99 cents only, and to touch up my roots. When you get the dollar color, it only takes like 15 minutes and it's not heavy duty, so there's no way you're gonna wreck your hair. Deep conditioner, and I wanted to mention about manicure and pedicure. I have done videos on manicures and pedicures, giving yourself one, but there's tons of them on YouTube. But the main thing is if you soak in a hot tub, and then a lot of the times, when I used to do manicures and pedicures, I thought, wow, your hands and feet would look so much better. If you can't afford to get your hands and feet done, and you're going 5 and 6 weeks, you might be better off to soak them in the tub, clean out the dirt, and use a file and file them down. Wax, tweeze. Okay, shave your armpits, your arms, and your legs, which brings us to this exfoliate, apply mask, and heavy duty cream. So this is like for a spa day. Let's say you're gonna have a spa day, and you might be thinking, I can't afford all that stuff. Okay, I was at 99¢ only, and I saw that they had these deep conditioners for $1. So you could get your color for $1 and touch up your roots. This was like when I was on my salon rebellion, but some people cannot afford it, so hey. And then here's the deep conditioner they have for $1, and I find it to be pretty good. Okay, now, also I bought this conditioner at some point, marked down. It was half price, so I got it for $1. And this much conditioner is 10 foot. This is a lot, because you're only using, smells good too, you're only using a little bit on the ends of your hair. You don't need it on the roots and on the back of your hair, wherever your hair is dry. So I got this for $1. And then at some point, where is it? I bought this huge conditioner really cheap. So if you get your conditioners, so for like a root touch-up, if you were doing your own, you would need about 6 for a year. Every other, I try to stretch mine for 3, 4, 5 months if I can. If you get a color close enough to your own. When I touch my hair up, I just touch the gray up. I don't touch the rest of my hair. Okay, so, and then, manicure and pedicure. Okay, wax is better, but wax is expensive, even if you buy your own, but, shave. Okay, so now, what you would do, how this came about is I used to work in this salon, and we used to have a European pedicure. Okay, all it was a pedicure, but we would exfoliate the feet. So I'm in 99¢ only, and I saw they have it for $1. No, that's not it. This is it. So all you do is you just rub this around. They have it at Dollar Tree. I would get one for $1. So remember the other day I told you if I want to look nice, it takes 3 hours. It's best to do one per day, that way it's not going to take so long. So you would shave your arms. I don't like hair on my arms or my legs or my armpits. I think it's gross. And you would just rub it around, to like take all the dead skin off. I usually do like little circular type, not rough, and then rinse it off, and then dry yourself off, and then put some kind of a mask. I thought this one looked good. I got it at 99¢ only. So at this point, we're at $2. Whereas if you went to a salon, this is $30. And then heavy duty cream. So I found this, and I have tried various ones of these, and I find them to be good. If they're too heavy for you, just add a little water. You put a little bit of it on your hands, and then you rub it in all over your entire body, like a massage, and, you're going to be looking like a queen for a day. So you can go to the 99¢ only, and guarantee if you do this stuff to yourself, is it going to be salon quality? No, because that's professional. but you're still going to look really, really nice and attractive. Oh, and thank you guys for the comments on the makeup video, because I expected to be attacked, and if I was, I would laugh my ass off. Just a minute. I don't trust. My phone is really bad. Okay, now for my tips. Now for my daily 10 tips. Pre-wash heavily soiled clothes. So here we have a freeway right out that way. You guys have seen it. And there's soot and dirt all over. And so what I do is I throw my jeans or my socks or anything that's heavily soiled in the tub. And I leave it in there about 10 minutes and I swish it around. And then this is right before I wash it. And then I throw it in the washer. And what I do is I get water and I put this, any kind, pre-wash, and I put detergent. And you will notice your clothes are going to be a lot cleaner if you you might be going, that is too much work. Well, you start doing it, and when you see how much cleaner your clothes are, especially if you should do heavy duty work, and when you see what is in that tub, you're going to say, well, no wonder my clothes ain't getting cleaned. Feng shui your house. Okay, mine's starting to get nice now. I've been at this for a while. You have to start by cleaning, spotlessly cleaning and scrubbing. I've been cleaning and scrubbing. And getting rid of everything broken, damaged, or cracked, which would be everything I own. But, you know, within reason. Don't be stupid. You notice my couches look like crap. When my son first moved out, my ex-husband bought these couches, and my son and his friends would lay on these couches. Sometimes the friends would spend the night, like the friend that was murdered. And anyway, I can't bring myself to get rid of them. But they are damaged, but within reason. Okay, this is a good one. Remove good jewelry when doing housework or yard work. Your jewelry will show wear and tear just like anything else. So there's no reason to wear it when like you're scrubbing. The danger of removing your jewelry though is you can get it stolen. Accept all freebies. Okay, you remember my arrangement that was berries, that was full of spiders? What I did is I submerged the plants in, it was really pretty, in water, and I thought that took care of it. And so out ran a spider, and I said, no, I could have a nest of spiders, so I threw it out, and I go, wow. But this is really pretty. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Jack's family. These were Jack's mother's decorations, and so I thought this will look really pretty with the 2 candle holders on each side. So I accepted that for a freebie. Today I went to the laundry room, and somebody left these 2 cans. One is New England style clam chowder, and one is menudo. So I accepted them, and if I don't eat them myself, I will just donate. What I think is going to happen is in the coming months, somebody is going to need these. Sometimes I carry them around in my car, and I have seen people living in their cars, you know, and so, you know, maybe I will give it to them. Okay, you know, I joined Costco. Every day I go to Costco, and I buy a Coke and a hot dog and an ice cream, and I'm getting very fat too. So I cut myself off ice creams for now. Okay, and today somebody left this IKEA vase by the dumpster. It's really pretty nice. And so it's not quite clean to perfection, but I filled it with hot water, and I put dishwasher soap in it, and it's pretty nice. I will use it myself, and then I will sell it. Also, I accepted cookbooks. Somebody left 10 of these, and I sold 7, and I still have 3 left. I'm getting kind of attached to them after all this time. It's like my stuff. I want to show you something else I bought. 99 cent only. Remember I had this on my my cookies? But I was able to wash this with soap and water and it came out fine. And the other thing I bought at 99 cent only was this popcorn. I love this stuff. This stuff will save me from eating tons of candy at night and ice cream. Okay. When I was a hairdresser, I secure all of my cords. Because what I would do is I would put up my stuff because people would trip on it and they could get hurt, but they could also wreck your expensive flat iron. And another reason I would take my equipment with me because people would use it and then the same thing would happen when you weren't there. And another thing people would do is pull the stuff, I mean, they would do it to their own equipment. I go, what do you think you're going to do when I'm out of sight? So you want to properly pull your stuff out and secure your cords. That's going to save you. Well, you saw my Christmas trees were smashed. I kind of loved it that I did that though. Okay, keep your detergent and all your powders in closed containers. So I have my detergent in one and my pre-wash in one. And I like these screw-on lids better because nothing happens. So this is the bigger box, and I pour it in there. And I wanted to make one mention about this. I learned this detergent is in the clothes, but I went to the Roma as opposed to the Dollar Tree because I think it gets my clothes cleaner. But I learned on Dia's Frugal Life. Subscribe to Dia. Show her some love. She's lovable. That'll be easy, you guys. But you can use this for dish detergent, God forbid, if you ran out and you didn't have any money. Now, for my cheap tip on fabric sheets, I cut them in half. And so instead of having 40, I have 80. And then I bought this Ajax marked down for 50 cents. It's got a cracked, it's got a dent. So I got that marked down. Okay. Buy luxury items at a thrift store. Okay, a luxury item is something you don't really need on a daily basis. If I was going to spend a lot of money, I would spend money on jeans rather than expensive like blouses and things like that. So when I was going on the cruise, I bought a lot of stuff because I really planned on going on the cruise. But I only paid $1. So the idea was I would use the stuff on my cruise and then I would sell it at the swap meet. That's still the plan. That goes for jewelry as well. I want to show you my watch. This is Bulgari knockoff watch. I love this watch. It's like a Michelle watch. Now, I love a Michelle watch so much, I might actually buy one at some point. We'll see. Okay. Buy luxury items at a thrift store. Number 8, buy the highest quality pasta you can. Smart and Final. This is much better pasta than, some of the cheaper pasta. And it goes on sale from time to time for $2 a bag. Here's the tea I love. This is chamomile tea, 99 cents only. All right, now. 9. Buy 1 or 2 items for the stockpile. Every now and then, yesterday I did the video, 2 million views on YouTube. I am not a person who gains a lot of subscribers or views. I will get like 1 or 2, maybe 3 subscribers a day. So when you stockpile that way, it's really, and this is 4 meals, and this is a lot of peanut butter sandwiches for very little money, and it protects you in the future. All right, now, when I was a hairstylist, what I didn't do is keep a lot of my product around. So today at 99 cents only, I bought one of these for $3.99. I think it's a pretty good deal. But I keep this little thing in my bathtub so that I don't spill it, so I don't wreck it, so I don't contaminate it. So when I have big containers, I like to use a little container. Also, this much lasts me a week. You're in a lot less danger of wasting. I was working in a salon, and I would do this in the salon, and this girl said, "We use liters here." I go, "No, I'm not buying your shampoo, lady." I was always mean. You have to be. I can't have people using up my stuff. Okay, now go in. Okay, now this is about makeup. Okay, you noticed that my makeup looked really kind of not that good in the video. I thought, wow, it looks a little light. But your face can change. So go into a department store, and when you do, they will tell you what, where is that thing? I have a little sample somewhere. They will tell you what color you are, and they will give you a little sample. Like if you go to Macy's, I don't know, here it is. Natural beige. So then I went into the store today and I bought natural beige marked down. Okay, medium light is too light and natural beige is really a little bit too dark, but that's okay, you know, I'll use it up and then, you know. $40 for a half ounce, but it is worth it. And they know if they can get you to try, you will buy it. Okay, now I have recipes. Aunt Nancy's lima beans. Okay, you can use canned lima beans, which is what I use. Onion, I usually use dry. It was salt and pepper, but I put salt, pepper, and sugar. Aunt Nancy would use dry lima beans and a ham steak, but I usually use some little pieces of ham, or when I make it this time, I will make it with bacon because I have bacon that needs to be used up. I have small canned hams. The small canned hams are 3 for $9 at Walgreens, but I don't need any. Spam or sausage, and you cook your beans down. Now, I wanted to show you something. Okay, now, last night I had this soup, and the ham was cut up really, really, really small. So you could use Spam or small canned hams. Then when your beans are all done, you add 1 tablespoon margarine and undiluted evaporated milk or cream, or half and half. I use evaporated milk. Aunt Nancy used evaporated milk. That is one of the family recipes. Now for my mother-in-law's goulash. My mother-in-law would make this 1 time per week. Hamburger, onion, and then, you know, cook that, and then add drain, add green pepper, onion and green pepper, then add tomato sauce. This is cheaper than spaghetti. Water, macaroni, sugar, salt, and basil. My mother-in-law didn't add basil, but this is the recipe. And then you don't have to cook the macaroni. So now if you go to this good pasta, you're going to have a lot better goulash. The other side was haunting me. My dad was haunting me too. Yesterday was his birthday. He's been dead 20 years. You never get over it. Okay, now this is my macaroni and cheese. 2 tablespoons margarine, 2 tablespoons flour. Then you stir it around to cook the flour until it is like a light brown, no longer raw. I dilute evaporated milk with water, and I add those together, equal parts, and I add them little by little to create a thin gravy. And then I add cheese to get it as thick as you like, and I add macaroni. Okay, I have found good cheese to be much more tasty than Velveeta. But if you're using, if all the cheese you had was Velveeta in your stockpile, the cheapest place probably to get it is Aldi's. Now, I saved the best for last. Of course. Bobby Flay's eggplant bolognese. I hope I'm getting this for you guys to see. I will post this on my Twitter. I want to get the recipe. Look how yummy that looks. A lot of people are vegetarians. I'll try to get the ingredients. I will put this on my Twitter. Okay, you guys, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Happy holidays, and God bless you all.